right, basic attacks. Straight and stab, everybody knows that. Long, that's basic. Okay, the first one we're going to look at, you got a shield in front of you. You got to try and draw a shield open. The easiest one, which a lot of you would know this is basic 101 pole against a shield, is to come low and chop that shoulder. I'm sure everybody's seen that happen before. You got a shield in here? Yeah. Come in and chop. From here, down, chop. Downside of this move is come in, get and go for it. You gotta be ready for that. Make him bite on this. Which, the way I usually do it is the first thing I do is, and then, you know, he's leg now. If he blocks that, I know he's quick.
One more time, same thing, go.
This is more basic than that one. We're looking at this one first. So, your opponent's there, take down and chop. The mechanics of this move is you've got it here, drop the back hand, bring the pole up, and then shoot the front hand forward and attack. You're not chopping with the front hand, you're bringing the pole up and then just shooting forward, boom, with the front hand. The more you chop with it, the slower this is going to be, less effective. Okay, we got two shields, so this is going to be a 2 and then 2 deal. Practice a couple times, we're going to critique technique and then pass to the next person. Now we don't have enough shields for everybody. There you go. Good. You're coming up and chopping and holding the back hand still. You can buy for that leg.
Okay, who's got $15?
There you go.
Like, why?
Now don't tip up and over.
He opened his
Be
van
low
door.
to begin with and then rock up.
Yeah, have them tied together.
There you go.
Sorry for that if you watch that. That right there.
Yeah. Well, there's a store that sells these for like, I think $12 a piece.
First up, I want to make him bite.
And they only come in 8 foot.
Right there, except for this hole has a little bit of, sorry about that, that's a little whippier than I'm used to.
And,
But, you know, like,
Just step in chop. Here, drop the back hand, and this hand shoots forward. Boom. Like that. So it's here, boom. Yeah, so
the guy who used it,
not to make so much curve. You're making a circle around his shield, so you want to come right over the top.
it's too long for him, so he got down like
Good.
I got 10-foot bamboo that.
Okay. Observations on this. What do you feel? What are you noticing? Besides just
I noticed
clean.
a big difference on using the back arm. It's cleaner. Like there's more control on it, and because they're using the front hand to basically steady it, back hand to control where it's going.
You'll find out the more you use, especially the more you use a heavier war pole, the only time that front hand does work is when it's throwing a hard shot. Other than that, it sits still and all the work is done with the back hand, working on the fulcrum of the lever.
I noticed it's a lot easier with mine.
Otherwise, you're just going to wear yourself, especially if you run pole with armor on. It's going to kill you if you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know how Father Tom does that.
He does it right.
Yeah, I mean,
he's got good controlled pole work.
And
that's why he's not using energy. He's not just out there hammering with a pole. He's using good energy, good technique. And so he's working the pole. He's not letting the pole work him. That's what you have to do, and especially the heavier the pole, the more that comes into play. A little light pole like this, you can get away with some stupid stuff.
That's why I like it.
Yeah, but you're not going to learn the finer points of technique if that's all you ever use, simply because it allows you to keep bad habits and get away with them on the field. The heavier the pole, the less bad habits you're going to be able to get away with and still make it work for you. I'm not saying go out and get a heavy pole. If that's not your style, don't worry about that. I'm just saying that even if you got a light pole, pay attention to your technique. Okay, next thing we're going to look at, that's just your basic pop over the shoulder. Come here. Next thing we're going to look at is the slip stab. Similar to what you're talking about, and it can go in just about any direction. We're going to work basic slip stab. Looks a lot like a slash. I'm sitting here working him over there. He's leaning. Okay, I got to watch this guy. The slip stab is when you come in with a slash, let the tip pass, and then shoot a stab. So it's going to look like this. I'm working him. See that?
Excuse me.
I'll bring it in, make sure the tip just passes the shield and shoot it in. That works good on shields. It works super on Florentines. That's bread and butter on how to take out. I mean, that's basic Florentine technique. You get some of the really good ones that know that move. You have to, doctor it up some. But just for basic Florentine, they see this coming. I got this block. Just slip the pommels and shoot in behind it. It also works with a pole. You got your pole lined up in front of me. I give you a good hard one for you to block. You're like, oh, here it comes. You go to block this. Like you don't want me to smash you in the side. You go to block to the side. I barely clear your tip and shoot in. Works great. Just anytime you've got something right in front of you, a tower shield where he doesn't have to move side to side, I wouldn't recommend this shot. But anytime where you've got enough of an open, especially if I can step to the side and he sees me angling for it, boom. I don't have to see his gut to know it's there. If I can clear the edge of his gut or the shield with my tip, there's a belly back there somewhere. So I can be stepping over to here and make this stab work just because I know I'm clearing the edge of a shield. I can, especially if this is one of those deals where I'm mobile, I'm by myself, I'm the last guy on the ditch field. I got a bunch of shieldmen looking at me. That's the type of move I'd be doing. I'd be coming in fast and make that slip stab. Just zip, boom.
Seems like it'd be more difficult with like max boom round.
Not really.
It just seems like it would just because.
It seems like it would, but as soon as you clear that edge, you know there's a hit back there. You don't have to see it. If you can clear the edge, no, I'm not saying hold it right in front of you. If you clear it over here, well, yeah. But if you're on the bottom edge of that shield, there's something back there.
You can at least get leg.
You can at least get leg, and if you've got your body alignment proper, it's going to be leg that's not going to really allow him a arm shot, because it's going to kind of hurt him. If you don't have your alignment proper, well, okay, you still got leg. You got to block his shot and get away from it. Yeah, foot to here, and stick him in that hip. Yes, just like that.
So you're saying the stab, you can slip stab either side, right?
Yeah, you can slip stab either side. It works, especially like I said, if you got left hand forward, this side works better. To make that something he's got to really protect that sword arm from. Like make that slash something he's scared of. Give him a good one. Give him a good slash in the sword arm. There you go, slashing good. Now slip stabbing. There you go. Now step further out with the back leg so you can clear his shield. Step further with the back leg. Good.
It was like 3 different floors above together.
There you go. That's the idea.
And
that's the motion right there.
you switch it down.
Yeah. Like, let me see it. You can do it first one. Give her something to watch right there. And then it's going to just clear it.
One thing I'm noticing with Claire, she's reacting to this step, and if he was to reverse the slip slot and get her in the tail.
Yeah. He's still getting good form on it. Except for that. Coming 3 feet away from the shield.
But we got it on tape, so it's good.
Yeah. Okay. All right. The more you move your feet, the more angle you're going to get on this type of technique. I'm fighting a blocker here. Give him something to go for. I came across, slipped just over, and then put this foot to here, which allowed me that shooting.
No, it's 2 on 2. This is
Everybody
still
see
a
that?
team fight. What are you doing?
Again.
You just stop your team. Foot. Hey.
I can't see.
Thank you for pulling that, by the way.
I can't see where I'm hitting.
He's very
But
grateful you didn't follow through with that.
I know where he is behind that shield. I don't have to see it. And that's where a lot of polemen make their mistake, is they shoot only at targets they can see. I'm looking at him, I can see a little bit of shoulder. If I spend all day shooting to that shoulder, I'm going to get eaten alive. But I know there's stuff in there I can't see. And I can make him move that stuff around. He sees me looking at that hip. So when I go for it, a little bit of ass pokes out.
I wasn't going to give you that either. Damn it!
That makes sense?
Yeah.
When you're doing these slip stabs, keep the tip close to the shield. The further you come out here, the longer it takes to get back. Keep them close to the shield. And just